I do not have a script. Hey guys, I'm on. I want to be your friend. And like I said, I don't have a script. This is literally just going to be improvism. I'm smart. So, if you're a fan like me and you're waiting desperately to hear something about the 2019 show, you may know that there have been a ton of leaks. And by a ton of leaks, I mean a ton of leaks. Some looked real, some were easy to tell that they were fake, but they still looked good. Others were jokes, and then there are some. But all, regardless of how good or bad they looked, I was able to see through. And the reason why for that is because on the logo, it was a clear indicator that this would be a PreCure series. And I'm pretty sure that it would start off with PreCures or do somewhat of a happiness charge and hint with the PreCures, but don't start with it. Hardcatch also did that as well, technically. So with the fact that all of the leaks were either a 2 cure or 3 cure, I mean, 2 of them are 1 cure, but whatever, I just wasn't willing to believe them. I mean, obviously we can have a duo. Hardcatch and Happiness Charge did that. But, but there is one, and it came out today, that I think actually might be the real thing. So what I want to do is I want to analyze it, and I want to tell you what I think. It could be real, it could be fake. Who's to say? Toei. Only Toei. Alright, so without further ado, here is the most recent StarTwinkle PreCure leak. Okay, so before I get fully into the analyzation, let me say why I think this is real. First off, the art style. Despite the fact that the character designers for each season gets kind of replaced each season, they're all able to keep that consistent style and feel that PreCure has that it doesn't have with other animes. It's, even though the art style changes, it's always consistent. It always feels the same. And that's what it feels like with this. This feels like a bit of 3 seasons. Go Pre, Hapcha, and Doki Doki. That's what it feels like. And whoever is designing this most likely designed for PreCure before. I can't put my finger on who the designer was, but they were definitely able to keep this style, and that is something you don't really see on all the other leaks that have come out. Secondly, the designs. Now, I'll get more into this later when I actually do the analyzation, but as you can see, they actually look original. Now, I'm not trying to say that the other leaks don't look original. Like, some of them are beautiful and very creative, but this one looks like they're actually taking aspects of planets and putting that onto the characters, and that is something that the other leaks have failed to do. I mean, one of them kind of explored the ideas of, like, space rangers, but this one actually looks like they're based off of planets, which is an assumed theme space for this season, along with art. And I would also like to say that for the background is also really creative, and the background kind of is a significant factor for these things, because Like, it looks like Kira a little bit with the stars, but the background is kind of a supporting factor for it. I'm going to show some examples right now, but like I keep saying, the designs look like they fit the theme more than any of the other leaks. And thirdly, and this will actually be my closing statement, there's 4 cures. And none of the other leaks had 4 cures. And as I said in my predictions video for this series, I noticed that the star on the logo had 4 streaks, and I said this earlier already, but I think that's a clear indicator that there are 4 cures, and none of the other leaks showed 4 cures, so I have every reason to assume that this is legit, because I believed it was going to start off with 4 cures, and here we are with 4 cures. I know that's kind of a ridiculous reason, but still, it kind of makes sense. Okay, so now for the analyzation. So to start off, let me do an overall analyzation. All of the cures look very similar in design, and that's good. They're supposed to look like a team. I was about to make a complaint. I'm not doing it right now. Not now. But they look starry themed. I said that already. And they also look like ballerinas. I'm thinking it might be idol themed. I don't want that. I don't want kids to see that with this series. Especially with the fact that we
have so many idol animes already.
It will feel like Toei's biggest cash grab, trying to break a record on the amount of albums they can make in a year. I'm so scared. Alright, so now for individual analyzation. So let's start with the pink cure, because that's what anybody would start off with. So, her pigtails remind me of Whip a little bit. Her haircut is very interesting. I've never seen a cure with that type of hair before. It looks pretty cool. So it's kind of hard to see, but on her hair, it's being covered up by hiragana spelling, but it looks like there is Earth on there. It looks like something representing Earth, and it looks like there are like rings surrounding her pigtail. That ahog is bothering me. But it looks like there are rings surrounding her pigtail. I'm thinking those are supposed to be braids. What's holding up her hair looks like, yeah, it looks like stars, very big stars. Her earrings. This is very interesting. Her earrings, I can't really tell, but her earrings look like telescopes. I really hope this girl wants to be an astronomer. I would love that. It's really hard to tell, because all pink cures have a little bit of the stereotype. Even the smart cures like Tsubomi and Mana, they still have a little bit of the stereotype. Okay, so for her outfit, her choker has a star on it. Okay, so her sleeves, they're straps, they're feathers, like the feather on the symbol. That's interesting. Her shoulder sleeves look like they're from Smile. That's just a detail I noticed in Smile. She has wristbands, and they look like clouds. That's very nice. Okay, so like I said, everybody looks like a ballerina. She has a star symbol, and that's a heart on it. And all the cures seem to have this symbol. That's very interesting. And she has 2 stars going down her chest, like it's a button, or whatever. It looks like she has some yellow on there. I think that's a yellow bow in the back. I can't wait to see her skirt if this is legit. I really want to see her skirt. And she also has her transformation device. And I think the transformation device for this season is going to be phones. And Yell for You kind of like explored the idea of social media and whatnot, and everybody thought the theme was going to be social media, so it makes sense for it to be phones. And I hope it's legit phones, not like the flip phones and whatever the pre-heart was supposed to be. Like, I hope it's like touchscreen phones, like the ones people are actually using today. All right. So from what I heard, I don't know if this is canon or not, but somebody found the names, and her name is supposed to be Hikaru, and the only problem I have with that is that, okay, it's multiple problems, but two main problems I have with that. One, there's already a character in PreCure named Hikaru. I mean, that didn't stop PreCure from naming characters after characters that already existed before, but yeah. And secondly, that sounds too much like Hikari. I mean, we have a lot of names in PreCure that sound similar, like the names in Yes 5 and Heartcatch. I just have a problem with her name being Hikaru when we have a Hikari and she's a cure. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Hikaru comes from the word Hikari, and Hikari means light. And from the looks of things, this girl's theme is going to be Earth and the sun. And the sun is a star. I really hope they recognize that. But it's just something that bothers me a little bit. I don't know if her name is actually going to be Hikaru, but I really hope it's not. Okay, so second off is what I'm calling the Teal Cure, and her name is supposed to be Lala. And what's interesting about that is that Lala is actually a Hawaiian name, and it means cheerful or famous. Now, she looks like a tomboy. She looks tomboyish to me. It's probably just her pose or the way they drew her eyes, but that's probably just me. So, she looks like she's based off Uranus, and that is actually my favorite planet. I don't know why, it just is. But, she has a shooting star, crown on her forehead. And she also has a little star clip on the side. Now, I can't tell what her earrings are. They're either stars or little circles. Now, she has a simple teal choker. Once again, she looks like a ballerina. She has the symbol that all the other cures have on their chest. Her sleeves are interesting. They're poofy, but they're transparent. And they're rimmed off. That includes the gloves. Her wristbands. They're rimmed off with a cylinder, and I think that's interesting. They're like donuts, and she looks a little bit more like it's just her wristbands, but she looks a little bit more like a sweet character. Okay, so the reason why I think she's based off of Uranus is just the shirt and her color. She's teal and she has yellow stripes on her shirt. Now, most people don't know this if they don't pay attention, but Uranus actually has rings. It's not only Saturn. And I think it's 3. I don't remember. It's either 3 or 11. And she has 3 stripes, so yeah. And I think her skirt is going to be really poofy, and it looks like there are some small circles on there. It's like purple circles. I don't know what her name's going to be, her cure name, but it just sounds interesting. Okay, so thirdly is the yellow cure. And she is the one that I'm probably most excited for because she looks more diverse, and I've been wanting something like this for a really long time. It's a little bit too early though to say that she's black. But it's rumored that her name is going to be Elena, and that is Spanish, Italian, and Greek, and it means bright or shining light. So I don't know if this is going to be real. I keep saying that. But she looks beautiful and I love her. She looks like a character that is going to be just like sassy but loves everybody. She feels like that character that everybody's going to love. So her hair, a lot of people were talking about this. Her hair looks a lot like Ange. It really does look a lot like Ange. But what's different about this is that it's actually a ponytail. It looks like a ponytail. I think it's a ponytail. And she also has a headband with a star on it, and she has a beaded forehead crown with a star on it. Oh my god, she has thin eyebrows. That is so cute. Her earrings are spheres, and her choker is a bunch of beads. I can't really tell what her gloves are, but for some reason, they're giving me Rosetta vibes. I don't know why. She has the symbol. She looks like a ballerina, and her sleeves are a little bit different, but so are all yellow cures, and she has like bra straps. So that's a nice detail. So what is interesting about her is that it looks like she was based off of Jupiter, the most well-known gas giant in our solar system. I would like it if she's like based off of Jupiter somewhat. Maybe she could be like a glutton. I don't I know that sounds a little bit weird, but I feel like that is a good possibility. Also, her skirt, it's a little hard to see, but it looks like a star. That is nice. That is interesting. And her eyes, I'm sorry, I just love this character. I don't even know who she is or how she's going to act, but I already love her. I just love her design. Okay, so the final cure is the Violet Cure, and her name is rumored to be Madoka. I'm not making the joke, guys. Shut up. And Madoka actually has two meanings. It means circle or circular flower. That or it means just flower. But I think they're going to go with the spelling that means circle because she looks like she represents the moon. That is interesting. She is also what is causing a lot of people to believe that this is fake. I mean, other than the fact that Lala and Hikaru look like they're from Akatsuki, but she actually has a pose similar to one of Anja's, and it's just become a bit concerning. But I really want to think that this is real. So her hair looks really nice. It kind of looks like Karen and Reika's hair. It looks like Aqua and Beauty's hair, because of, I don't know what they're called, but she has hair rings, and the way her hair is spread out just reminds me of Aqua. So she has a headband, and it looks laced, and it has bows, which makes her look adorable. And one of the bows, it has a little pin, and well, it's a big pin, but it has a crescent moon, and it's showing the night, and it has a star on it. I think that looks nice, and she looks based off of the moon. She has crescent earrings, and her choker looks very uncomfortable. It looks like she has a snowflake on there. It could be a star, but whatever. She has the symbol. She also looks like a ballerina. She has a little, like, periwinkle bow in the back. Her sleeves, they look like diamonds. They really do look like diamonds. They look like one of Diamond's sleeves. Now, I like her gloves. I like her gloves as well. Now, the most disappointing thing about this design is her shirt. It's a simple purple shirt with a star. That's all it is. That seems like something I would do when I don't know what I want to do for a character design. It just feels really lazy compared to the other ones. I mean, the other ones are either just like, the other ones are pretty simple too, but this one is like pretty bland and it's very disappointing to me. Her skirt looks a little bit like Magical's. And she has a little like belt. It looks really cute. I love her design. She seems like a shy character to me. And I feel like that might be it coming from a character named Madoka. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is this little floof ball who doesn't have any announced or rumored name, but they're apparently supposed to be a mouse. I'm going to assume they're male, and I'm going to call them Cosmic until they have an official name. Like, this is one of the main reasons I really hope that this is real. I love this design. They're so cute. They actually, like, paid attention to the fur and stuff. They have a little star for a tail, similar to what Meppel had. Their eyes are adorable. They're like blushing a little bit of orange. They look like a panda to me, even though they're supposed to be a mouse. Now I like that their ears are like snow cones, but they have little rings around them, and it's like supposed to represent Saturn. I think that's so cute. I love this. I love this character. I love it similar to how much I love Elena. It is so adorable. I really hope I really hope, like, they're not an annoying character and they actually, like, make something decent out of their time in the series. They're so cute! But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end this here because I don't really have anything else to say except that I actually missed a bit of a detail on the Uranus cure. She has little strands of hair that connect to stars and they have little rings going around them. But other than that, that's pretty much all I had to say. And also that this video was delayed by a couple of days because once I got caught recording very late at night and it was a school night. And also I'm just really busy with school right now. And I'm working really hard for the Happy New Year's Day special that is going to come out like a few days early. So yeah, let me know if you guys think this is real or fake. I personally think this is real. It just has too much effort to not be real. If it turns out not to be real, it's going to be really sad. But I think like, props to the creator for, like, paying attention to all of those things and really fooling the audience. And also, please let me know what your favorite fake leak was, because there was such a wide variety of them. So many predictions of what these girls were going to look like that I just want to know what you guys thought was your favorite. And I don't think I have anything else to say. I have popcorn stuck in my throat, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, share. I don't even care. Until next time. Bye-bye. What the actual fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, I knew she was rumored to have bald hair, but I didn't think this is what they meant. There's a UFO baby on the A poster. Okay, I don't know if this confirms that this is real because it looks legit, but I'm seeing multiple logos and it's really hard to tell. Also, what the fuck is her hair? Like, if she does not end up attacking with her hair in the series, she is the worst character in the history of the universe. She needs to attack with that hair. If I do not see that hair being used like a wrecking ball, I'm done. I'm just done. Oh my fucking god.